Okay, let's dive into something really striking today. We're looking at Proverbs chapter 9,
Hmm.
and it paints this incredibly vivid picture. It's like imagine two people way up high, everyone can see them, right?
Yeah, prominent positions.
Both yelling out invitations.
Mm,
But these invitations, well, they couldn't be more different.
completely opposite. And they're calling to the same crowd, which is fascinating.
Exactly. Yet one leads to life, the text says, and the other to death.
It's a really dramatic contrast the text sets up right from the beginning. So,
Yeah.
our goal in this deep dive, I think, is to unpack the specifics. Who's calling?
Right.
Who are they actually calling to? What's on offer? And crucially, what the text reveals as the hidden reality behind one of those calls.
Okay, let's start with the first figure, the one the text names Wisdom. She sounds like she's gone to quite a bit of effort.
Oh, definitely.
It says she's built her house, carved out 7 pillars even, prepared a whole feast meat, mixed wine, the table's all set. What does all that preparation signal, do you think?
Well, it suggests substance, right? And generosity. This isn't some sort of fleeting last-minute thing.
No.
It's presented as a well-established place, a genuinely prepared welcome, and she's not being sneaky about it.
Mm-hmm. Public.
Yeah, she sends her maids out, calls from the highest point in the city, makes the invitation very open, very visible.
And who's she calling? The text is specific here.
Mm.
All who are simple, those who lack judgment.
Which is such a critical detail because, as we'll see in a minute, that's the exact same audience the other caller targets.
Wow, okay.
Wisdom's offer, though, is pretty straightforward. Come, eat my food, and drink the wine I have mixed. Simple invitation.
It sounds like real sustenance,
Yeah.
refreshment from her own abundance. And the promised outcome is huge. Leave your simple ways and you will live.
Mm.
Walk in the way of understanding.
Yeah, it's talking about transformation,
Yeah.
a path towards, well, true life, according to this text.
Hmm.
And part of walking that path, the text really highlights this, is about how you deal with correction or instruction. It draws a super sharp line.
I saw that. They're trying to correct a mocker. It just backfires. Leads to insults, abuse, even hate.
Right, but offer that same feedback to someone the text calls wise.
They love you for it.
Exactly. The wise person, when instructed, gets wiser. The righteous person learns more.
So teachability is key.
The text is basically saying humility and being teachable are like inseparable from this path of wisdom it's describing. It's about building on what you learn.
Got it. And the foundation for all of this wisdom, according to chapter 9, is absolutely central. It states it directly. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
And knowledge of the Holy One is understanding.
Yeah. And this fear, it's important to note, isn't really about terror.
Right, more like deep respect.
Exactly. A deep, reverent respect for the divine source of order and truths that the text points to. Understanding that is positioned as the absolute starting point for wisdom.
And it's linked to a longer life, too. Mm-hmm. Directly linked. For through me, your days will be many, and years will be added to your life. So the text connects living wisely, rooted in this reverence, to a life that's both full and long.
Okay, so the outcomes presented are really distinct, depending on how you respond to wisdom. If you embrace her path,
Wisdom itself rewards you, the text says.
but if you choose the mocker's path.
You alone bear the consequences. The suffering described, it falls on you.
All right, now let's shift to the other side of the city, just as visible. There sits the other figure, Folly. How's she described?
Oh, quite differently. Loud, undisciplined, utterly without knowledge, the text says.
Okay.
But she uses a similar strategy in one key way. She's also positioned high up at her door on a seat at the highest point, calling out publicly to people just passing by.
And incredibly, she's calling to the exact same people.
Yes, all who are simple, those who lack judgment, the very ones wisdom is also inviting.
Wow. So what's her offer?
Hers is different. It's seductive, kind of rooted in secrecy and, well, doing wrong. Her pitch is literally, stolen water is sweet, food eaten in secret is delicious.
The appeal of the forbidden.
Exactly. It sounds exciting because it's illicit, that thrill.
It does sound tempting on the surface, that sort of secret sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
But then the text just rips back the curtain, doesn't it?
Mm.
Reveals the awful reality behind Folly's door.
It delivers this incredibly stark warning. But little do they know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of the grave.
Chilling.
It is. Those who accept her seemingly sweet invitations are, according to this ancient text, actually stepping onto a path that leads straight to ruin, to death.
So Proverbs 9 lays out this intense choice. 2 invitations calling to the same, searching people. One offers open sustenance, growth, understanding, a path to life, openly given.
The other offers that fleeting, secret taste of illicit pleasure, but hides this deadly cost just inside the door.
This ancient text really forces you, the listener, to think about where you seek fulfillment and what path you're actually walking. So thinking just about this chapter, what is it that makes folly's deadly invitation sound so appealing, so deceptive? And what's the profound hidden consequence she works so hard to keep from her guests?